Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about a new chapter, which is chapter number 5 in your book. We are going to discuss about structures, union and type define. Okay. First of all, we'll start with structure. Straight away we'll discuss an example of structure. Then later on we'll discuss theory aspect of the structure. Here I am using Ubuntu operating system, so interface may be slight different than your interface. First of all, I will create a file. Name of the file is str1.c. Here you can see this is name of my C file. This is name of the editor where I am going to write a program. Okay, so as you are aware, first line will be about header file. So name of the header file is standard input output. Now here I will start a main function. Okay, now I will define a structure. Now this structure is basically used to store student information like student ID, student name. These are minimal information. Later on you can add as many information as you need, like gender, date of birth, age, etc. Okay, so now we will see how we can define a structure. So that must start with a keyword which is struct. Here you can see as it is keyword, color of the word is change. So this is a keyword struct which indicates starting of the structure. After keyword we will write a name of the structure. So name of the structure will be student. Now body of the structure starts, and I will first end body of the structure. Now in this structure what we need to do is we need to define a member of structure. Please note that this is member of structure, not variable of structure. Anyway, we are going to discuss difference between these two while theory part. So first member is ID, second member is character array, which is name of 50 characters. Now here you can see body of structure ends, and that must end with a semicolon as you do in a do while loop. Now what we have done so far is we have just defined a structure, right? As we just declare that we have array of, let's say, 100 elements, same way we have defined a structure here. Now we need to take a variable of this particular structure. So what we need to do is we'll use keyword struct, name of the structure which is student, and name of the variable which is s1. Now how will access this ID and name? Please note here that structure variable can be more than one. You can have s2, s3 and so on. So how can I access this variable id and name? So method to access this variable is, first you have to write a structure variable which is, let's say, s1 dot, you have to write its member which is id. Okay, so let's try to have input from user in these variables. Okay, first it is %d because I want to take input in this member which is id. How can I access id? So I have to write first structure variable which is s1 dot id. Here please note that since member id is of type integer, so we need to write ampersand sign, and my second member is of type character array. So for that I will write s1 dot name and finally a semicolon. Now let's try to print these two elements. So we'll use a function printf. Again we'll print two elements. First is of type integer and new line character. Second is of type string, which is basically nothing but character array. So now first I have to write id, but id is member name. Before id I have to write variable which is s1, and same way s1 dot name. Now let's try to compile and then run this particular program. Okay, so as you can see, no message over here. That means compilation is successful. Now let me run this program. So a dot out. Now it is waiting for input. So let's say my id is 20 and name is, let's say, Amit. Now as you can see, we have used a scanf function. So scanf stops scanning when it finds first white space. So this 20 will be stored in s1.id, hence here we have white space. This Amit will be stored in s1.name. Let me press enter. Now you can see output 20 and Amit over here. So this is about declaration of structure. Now we'll discuss theory aspect of this structure in next video lecture. Thank you.